Morning everyone, thanks for joining on. Let's start with one Ganesha mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Lakshmi Vishnu. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lakshmi Vishnu Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Adi Guru Dattatreya. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Guru Dattatreya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Jagadambe Mata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jagadambe Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can say Jagadamba 12 times. Jai Jagadamba, 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 Jagadamba. Shri Shiva Parvati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Radha Krishna. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mary Jesus. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mary Jesus Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mahaganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahaganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
So they forget because they are just now coming to Sahaja and their genetics are not established of their wisdom. They start worrying about things which are not their worry, which they should not bother about. Then some of them start thinking, oh, I am the leader, or why am I not the leader? So they start finding fault with the leadership. Sometimes leader also can feel, oh, I'm the leader, I can be very stern, very disciplinary, and I can control people, I can do this. They have come here to learn how to love, to be compassionate, to be tolerant. The sense of leadership and also of obedience, both are discretionary. If somebody says something to you, and if you obey that person for your benevolence, you will subtly understand that it is for your good. If some leader says that this is wrong with you, try to see if it is wrong, instead of feeling hurt about it. Yes, it is wrong with me. So what should I do? How can I improve myself? ask the leader, or you can write to me or do anything. But no, they will not do it. Immediately they'll write a letter to me saying this leader is such and such bad fellow, he's so this thing, he ate that money, he ate that thing, and all kinds of things. Or else they may tell people, oh, mother listens to this fellow, he's no good, he's just telling mother stories and mother listens. And mother is not such a fool. She knows about everything. So all these things that we have gathered from our previous life, even after our second birth, we carry a little bit. Like an egg becomes a bird, but still lots of things of the egg are hanging on to his body. So you have to cleanse it. So at this point, when you have got your realization, the first discussion should be, how am I going to achieve that state of spirit, the pure spirit? Instead of that, also people get lost because they have no discretion. With this enlightenment, first thing that happens, I've seen with people, their eyes are fixed. They don't roll their eyes much now. They have very innocent eyes. Otherwise, they are really mad, those people who go on looking at everything like this. Like I say, there's no difference between a madman and him. You put one madman, he does the same, and a person who is like that does the same. And it's such a crazy thing to do. But immediately, it is such a spontaneous thing. It's like the light coming in the room. It is so spontaneous that you start seeing things clearly. No, this is not. Before, in the garden, you would go and collect all the thorns and put them in your body. That was the situation. Never looked at the flowers. And suddenly, after realization, you'll be amazed. You just see flowers and don't bother about thorns. Or if you find, you take them out. There is joy even before realization and after realization, but there's no capacity to enjoy. That capacity comes to you after realization. And the main thing that happens to you is the discretion. Then, like the swan, you just take the milk of everything. But everything, your attitude becomes very different. Start seeing things in a different angle. Like once we had to go to one very ancient temple to see some art. Me, my son-in-law and my daughter, we were walking up. We had to walk for miles up the hill. And they were very tired, so we went into one temple and just laid down ourselves. They were so tired. At that time I said, see these elephants, see how beautiful they are. Everyone has a different type of a tail and a different type of a trunk. The poses are different. So many of them are like that. My son-in-law said, Baba, we are so tired. How are you looking at these things? Because attention didn't go to my tiredness, but to those beautiful things. Same thing, you start sucking in the milk. There is joy, but you cannot feel the joy because the power, that subtle power of divine discretion is not there. Once that comes in, you start enjoying everything. It's just the same. Life is just the same. Nothing has changed. Same house, same family, same city, same environment. But you start enjoying. Because the sensitivity of your Ansa chakra is now only for divine discretion, and you immediately know, and then you don't want to do anything with the thorns. Only want to gather flowers, and you know how to gather flowers, and you are in joy. So the light of the Spirit which shines through your Hamsa Chakra gives you wisdom. Wisdom doesn't mean that you know how to argue things or you fight with people. No, it doesn't mean that. Wisdom means how you take to the good side of everything to enjoy it. This is wisdom. And that you avoid all destructive things and take to something constructive. Now you are going, say, on a road, and it's written there, there's danger. Before realization, they will say, all right, let's see what is danger. They'll jump into it and say that we have got nirvana by killing themselves. Such explanations. But a sensible man will say, all right, danger, go back. What's the harm? After all. He preserves himself. He respects his life because he knows now he has become the instrument of God. So wisdom comes to you automatically, but through experience, then you know this is the right path. Through experience, you start understanding. Nowadays, I'm telling all these things to you. Say, if 20 years back I never talked of these things to them, because I knew if I start talking, they'll say, oh, she's talking something out of the blue, God knows if it is true or not. But once the wisdom becomes transparent, and you start seeing through it everything very clearly, makes your mind absolutely clear, then anybody who does things of wisdom, you never feel bad about it. On the contrary, you thank that I'm so lucky that I can hear about these things, such nice things. And also those sayings start giving you joy. So with the ear, you hear so many things, used to hear the same things, might be hearing so much music, everything before also. But it never gave you joy. Now, because of this transformation, the same music which you heard before now makes you feel as if you are in the seventh heaven. It gives you ecstasy. The poetry, which was quite mundane, ordinary. People told me, Mother, it was such a headache to read William Blake in those days. But now we love it. We read it like Bible. Because now you have developed new sight, new hearing power. All these are called in Sanskrit the Atindriya. Means the organs which are subtle organs within us. So eyes have a subtle organ, ears have a subtle organ, and these subtle organs then start emitting such responses to all the surroundings that you just gather whatever is beautiful. Say it is very dark. Normally you'll be frightened. But if it is very dark, you say, oh, it's very good. How we are enjoying, it's such a venture something. We'll go slowly, slowly holding each other's hand. Supposing it is very hot, then if somebody says, people may start, I don't know what they would do. Another would just say, oh, it's quite nice day, you see, it's nice sometimes to have hot is also very good. If it is cold, the other way around. So thus you start enjoying every aspect which is supposed to be very, very bad for others. To you, you know the aspect of that what is to be enjoyed. That part which is to be enjoyed. And once you know how to do it, then you say we are swimming in the ocean of joy. The ocean is the same. But now you are just touching those beautiful drops of ambrosia which are in that ocean. And the rest are worried of getting drowned. Same ocean, same world. That's why they say it's a Maya. But after this discretion is shining, there's no Maya. You start enjoying. It's like this, supposing you drop somebody in the ocean. He'll be so frightened and he'll die before even he's sunk really. But supposing a person there is with all his things to watch and he's the one who is going to see all the beauty of the underworld. He's very nicely secured. He's got the beautiful glasses and all that, and he's wearing nice petals. He doesn't have to bother. He just goes there, nicely enjoys everything, takes photographs. The ocean is the same. For him or for the one who is dropped in the ocean. But the one who is secured, one who has all the equipments, the one who knows what is to be seen, is enjoying it. In the same way, you are equipped with wisdom, with security, and you know what you are doing. The same thing starts becoming so very beautiful and enjoyable. I have seen how Sajogis enjoy everything, even if somebody is shouting or saying something in a hall. I've seen all the Sajogis start laughing. No. His poor man trying his level best to condemn everything. And here all the Sajogis just laughing at him, doing nothing, and the fellow runs away. It is something so, they are enjoying his stupidity. So the whole attitude of life is so changed because of this Hamsa Chakra. And you are not even aware that you have developed that wisdom automatically. Then you start also consolidating it and making it your own enlightened faith, because every time you see whatever you believe in just works out. You see, suddenly you find that things are brought to you without your knowledge, without any effort, which you have been trying to get to. People suddenly meet you and you are helped. So many things happen. Recently somebody came from India and he had said that I would like to meet somebody at Milan station. So we sent somebody, but he was wearing a very small little badge, so this gentleman couldn't see him. And he was watching for somebody there. Suddenly he saw one gentleman standing like a surgeon, very relaxed, watching everybody, not running, not upset. He went and asked him, "Did you come for me?" Yes. I was wondering, I thought it is you only who has come. So you make them out because their styles are different, their standing methods are different, their talking is different, the way they behave. It's all, you see, it's a miracle the way the whole life and personalities change. Once my husband had taken a surgery to a library, a British library, and people are very rude there. So they were late by about 1 or 2 minutes and it was closing down. The fellow just started shouting at him. So the surgeon said, "Yes, I agree, you see, we're late, but you know, these traffics don't understand any laws that this library closes at this time, you know. They don't understand the traffic, you see, they wouldn't listen to us. We told them the library is closing, you see." The fellow started. But they wouldn't understand, it's so important, you know, the traffic was stopping us. and we are sorry we are here so late, but next time we'll not do like that. The fellow got absolutely so flabbergasted and the whole thing melted away. He said, all right, come along. He opened the library for 1 hour after that. So the wisdom of handling people, wisdom of talking to them, wisdom of handling your jobs, everything starts working out. And if it doesn't work, you don't feel bad. You think what to do, the other fellow is not a surgeon. You try. It's what can be done. Like this time when we were coming, there was a nice gentleman who has done such a guy, something like a manager in the KLM and all that. So he came and told me there's a little difficulty that there's no seat for others, only 3 persons and first class can go. It's impossible, he's a friend of mine, he just can't help. I said, all right. I went and sat on the chair, I did like this. Only, I think 3 times must have. Oh, there are 6 seats already there. From where did they come? So then you start seeing one point very clearly, there is this all-pervading power which is very active, which is watching us. All the great saints are managing things. Or sometimes you feel as if the angels are with you. How they are guiding things, how they are helping us, how they are there, how it is working out. Then you start seeing all that. Then you start knowing it and believing it. Then this discretion settles down. Till that stage it is settled down, it's quite possible that Sahajogis might slip out of Sahajog. I've known many that they come to Sahajog and they slip out on small points like that. Some other Sahajogi of their style only can say something harsh to them, they slip out. Because on the periphery we have all kinds of people. And on the periphery if you stop and somebody says something to you, then they drop out. Because they have not reached that state of discretion, that this is the right place I'm in. If another is wrong, he'll get out. Why should I get out? The growth is only possible when your hamsa is put right. Without that, till you are completely there, it's very difficult. But once the hamsa is established, I've seen people become really very dedicated. As you know, it's a very big organization we have all over the world. I have no secretary, I have no organization, I have nothing like a office also. But everybody is my secretary. Everybody is working it out on their own. They are identified with it. They are responsible for it. I don't have, I'm like a plug, they put me here, all right, there, it's all right, very well. I have only this much of discretion that they are my children, they'll not do anything to harm. They'll look after me. Sometimes, of course, it could be quite hectic, could be very fast movement, whatever else, but I don't mind.
Okay, so I'll leave it there for now, and I'll post the talk later. If you want to continue listening, it's the Hamsa Chakra Puja, 13th of September 1992 in Vancouver. So Hamsa Chakra Puja, 13th of September 1992 in Vancouver. Okay, thank you for joining all. Have a good day ahead.